Hi, I'm Pastor Freda, pastor of Sema Memorial Lutheran Church and chaplain of Passivant Community. The story of Noah. It's an amazing story. Noah is a righteous man, and God has pretty much had it with the rest of the world and all the people. They are sinful, they are not following God, and God has decided that He is going to bring water upon the earth, and the whole earth is going to be destroyed. All except Noah, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, their wives, and Noah's wife. So God comes to Noah and He says, "Noah, I want you to build an ark." And He gives them very, very specific instructions as to how many cubits high and wide and how many stories and all these details of what the ark is supposed to look like so that Noah and his family will be safe when the flood comes. Now, get this. Noah was 600 years old when God said, "Build an ark." He must have been a pretty decent carpenter, or God gave him a lot of skill all of a sudden. But at his age, God chose him and his family to be saved from the waters. So Noah builds this ark, and think about what his neighbors may have thought when they see Noah in his old age building this huge boat. I can only imagine the talk of the neighborhood. "Do you see what Noah's doing? He may have lost it. He can't be in his right mind. Why on earth is he building a boat?" And the people may have laughed at him. And then God tells Noah that not only are he and his family going to be safe, He wants Noah to gather up 2 of every kind of animal and bring them onto the ark, because they are also going to be saved. Every animal. Now, I still have to wonder and ask, why mosquitoes and why those S animals that slither on the ground? And that's a question I personally have for God when I get my opportunity. So Noah then loads all these animals onto the ark, and the rains start falling down. 40 days and 40 nights. He experiences rain and flooding. God sends this flood upon the earth, and the entire earth is destroyed. Eventually, the ark comes to rest, and takes a while for the waters to subside so that they can actually get out of the ark. So Noah sends out a bird. Here it comes back. He sends out a dove. It comes back. Another time, Noah sends out a dove, and it comes back with an olive branch. That tells Noah that it's safe. They can come out of the ark. They've come out of the ark, and it must have been a great relief to get some fresh air. That's all I'm saying about being on that ark that long with all those animals. They come out, and the first thing Noah does is he builds an altar, and they give thanks to God for saving them and for their blessings. And then God makes a promise to Noah, a covenant. And He says, "I will never again destroy the earth by floods, And I'm going to give you a sign, a visible sign. When you look into the sky and you see a rainbow, that is a reminder of the covenant I have made with you. And when we look up to the sky and see a beautiful rainbow, that also reminds us of God's covenant, of God's promise that is still a promise to us. Because we know that God is faithful to his promises. And my hope is that we also recognize God's blessing and that we too do our best to be faithful to God and follow God's will, even when it might sound a little out there. That we will follow in faith and trust God and continue to follow wherever that leads us. And that we will be reminded of God's faithfulness when we see a beautiful rainbow in the sky. Peace and blessings.